What are you
Hey,
basing?
there it is. We are back. It is week number 3 of the Capper of the Week contest, where we try to crown the king of all cappers. And you might recognize this guy. It's Zihuacarter, aka Memon Funderburk. Of course, not the real winner. You're kind of my backup quarterback.
Right.
Whenever the starter goes down, you volunteer. We bring you in, and of course, Bronco Devil was the winner. He's apparently still using a dial up, one of the old Bell like desk sets that weigh about 19 pounds. So he's not able to make it. But you and we're right here in the 21st century. We got the equipment. Memon, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. Oh yeah, I think that the problem is everybody has a radio face like Howard Stern. That's why they don't want to be on the show.
Look at us. If you can put these two mugs on the show, anybody can be here. So if you don't have the equipment, I get it. If you don't have the equipment above the shoulders, forget about it. You'll fit right in. You'll fit right in. All right. So we were talking right before the show last week. You and or 2 weeks ago, I guess we did it.
Yeah.
Because last week I tried to get Ted Piano on, and we missed contacts. He didn't get my email response and whatever. So we didn't have one last week. So when you and I did it 2 weeks ago, we both whiffed on our picks. And I know you're down there in Atlanta. We were talking a little bit before we came on the air. You're looking at getting the hell out of here, like my wife and I are. You guys are headed to, oddly enough, Zihuatanejo,
Right.
Mexico. That's
Right.
and that is you can tell from your name where you use Zihuacarter as
Right.
a
Right.
handle. So you guys are excited. When are you making the big move? You're going to do 6 months there, 6 months here. When are you headed out?
Yeah. So actually, the Zihuacarter, obviously the Zihuatanejo, and Carter happens to be my middle name. A lot easier than Memon. But anyway, we're actually we're going for 2 months, November and December, and then we actually have a guy that's been written for every year. He could be there like 6 weeks. Then we're probably going to go back maybe March and April. Then next year we're going to go, for 6 months, mostly like April. I mean, like November,
Right.
December, January, February, March, April. Go 6 months, and then see how we like it, and then we're going to decide either to do 6 months, or we might just sell the house in Atlanta and move there permanently. So we're not really sure. We just got to see how things go and decide what we're going to do in the within the next 2 years. We should be either one or the other.
Sounds like a plan. And I know
So,
you are you're a natural athlete. You're a sports fan. You played college basketball back in the day, right?
well, actually, yeah, I was. Funny thing is, I grew 3 inches after my senior year in high school. I went to Western Carolina, and they had 5 guys on scholarship, and they had these tryouts, and I actually tried out and did a walk on and made the freshman basketball team. Actually, my second year there, so I was, there's 10 guys. I didn't play a lot, but I was pretty proud that I was able to make the team as a walk on, and so that, and then after that, I was pretty much done. Came home, went back to nursing school, became a registered nurse for a while, the ER, OR, and then after that, I got in the telecom business, and now I'm retired. So
There you go.
I'm
There you
like
go.
Bronco the Devil. The hardest decision I have to make every day is where to eat lunch.
Yep. Totally get that. Yeah, I think we've got a few retired guys that take sports betting pretty seriously. I think that tune into the show. For whatever reason, I don't tend to skew towards the 20 somethings. It could be because of my complete embracing of dad jokes. I'm
Right.
thinking that's probably the reason. But so that's good. I walked on
Yeah.
the football team at the University of Missouri, and I was basically just used as target practice. It was absolutely brutal.
Brutal.
I never had a practice where I didn't come home just incredibly bruised and in pain. So hopefully you had a little
Yeah.
better experience than
Well, I sort of gave up football after I think my freshman year. My basketball was my best sport, and then I played the little league baseball. My dad was actually a coach. He coached football, baseball, and tennis, so that's where I got my. But I'm not. I'm terrible at golf, but basketball was my best sport. So anyway,
Yep. There you go. I was
uh,
I people ask if you got to play. Did you get to sniff the field? I got to sniff the field a lot because I spent most
in
of
the
my
ground.
freshman year with my head buried on the ground after somebody knocked me on my ass. So yeah, I sniffed the field a lot.
What
Um,
position were you playing then?
I was a linebacker and I was a fullback, and they made me,
Oh,
and I spent most
uh,
of my time at linebacker. When I
okay.
was at the zoo, my claim to fame is I had a broken collarbone courtesy of Kellen Winslow. Uh,
Oh,
I was spying the fullback on a drag route, and he was coming across the middle. Never saw him. I said, I wonder where the fullback's going. Next thing I know, I woke up, and it was an absolutely brutal hit. So that's my claim to fame right there. Is a Hall of Fame NFL star planted me in the ground and hurt me badly. So
oh, wow.
there you go. That's the tales of college glory right
Kevin
there.
Winslow.
Kellen Winslow.
Oh,
Kellen Winslow played for Miami, or played for San Diego, rather. That big game against that game that never ended there, against the Miami San Diego game,
I
and
got you.
was
Got you.
good time, good dude, very good football player, obviously. So, all right, you and I are going to give it another shot
Shot.
here. We're going to take a couple of dogs, and whoever makes the biggest amount of profit, that will be the king of all cappers. Of course, if we both, I don't know, some miracle happens and neither one of us hit, then of course the tie goes to the challenger. I'm the one that's supposed to win, so if we neither one of us win, you will be again the king of all cappers and worthy of all praise. So, of course, I
All
let
right.
you go first. That's the game. We can't take the same pick. We do not know what each other is taking. And if you take the same pick that I had my eye on, then I am forced to scramble at the last minute and pick another one. So,
Okay.
fingers crossed, you don't have the one I want. What do you got for Thursday, buddy?
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna go with the birds, the Oreos.
All
I
right.
think I believe it's. I don't know. I think it's like plus 105, maybe. It's
I've,
not too
I,
big, but
yep, it's around plus 100, plus 105. So, yeah, it is a very
okay.
small dog as they go up against the White Sox.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Jordan Lyles going for Baltimore against Lance Lynn for the White Sox. Tell me why you're on this one, my friend.
Well, because I couldn't find any ahead of time, and I needed something in a hurry. So that one, they've been doing good lately, and I know Lynn's pitching, but I don't know. They just seem to be getting it done lately. So I'm just gonna see what happens.
Ride the hot team. That Baltimore team, man, they are playing really good baseball right now as they've
Yeah.
moved themselves into a wild card spot, et cetera, et cetera. I looked at this one. I got to be honest with you. Anytime I can fade Lance Lynn, I was pretty excited about that. He's got a 6+ ERA on the road. But Jordan Lyles scared me just a little bit, even though he'd been pitching well. He's kind of struggled here a little bit lately. So that's why I kind of begged off that one. He's given up 8 earned in his last 2 starts, covering 8 in the third inning. So we do not match up. And the pick that I am on for Thursday is going to be, let me get back to it, is going to be the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. And this is mainly the Cubs are plus 115 as we sit here on Wednesday afternoon. This is mainly going to be a fade of Dakota Hudson for me. Never a gigantic Dakota Hudson fan, especially on the road where he carries a 5.34 ERA. Looking at Marcus Stroman going for the Cubs, and Stroman has pitched very poorly at home. So you've got one guy that's on the road, pitches badly on the road, one guy at home who pitches badly at home. The difference is Stroman's been very good over his last few, as he has had a 2.23 ERA over his last 8 games, and that covers 44 and a third inning. So he'll goes about 5 innings per start.
Mhm.
As with a lot of it, we're going to have to sweat the bullpen, but I'm going to ride the Chicago Cubs against the St. Louis Cardinals, and we'll see what happens. And this is the Cardinals team that has really done well against the Cubs. So I know going against the trends here, but this is about the pitching matchup, and I think we can eke out a small victory.
So the next time I'll have to go to that page you sent me and do more research. I did it pretty quick,
There you go. So
but the birds stuck out. So they've been hot. So we'll see.
yeah, it is kind of challenging to find lines a day in advance. for a lot
Yeah,
of these games. So football will be easier, obviously, because
yeah,
you've got the football lines that come out Sunday or Monday. So those lines will be a little more static, but baseball certainly has its own challenges. Hey man, I appreciate you stepping up and doing the
okay,
show. I really enjoy doing this. I was hoping to get, I mean, no offense, I was hoping to meet
right,
a lot of my a lot of the viewers, and
right.
everybody is, we've had our struggles with a couple of the weeks. So hopefully everybody won't be shy. They see you, they see how easy it is, how much fun you're having, and
Yeah, it's fun.
yeah, see, there you go. And it doesn't take a lot of
Yeah,
equipment. I know you got a pair of cans. You bought a pair of
it's a
$20
headset,
headphones,
yeah,
right?
30,
So
yeah, that's all I needed, yeah, and of
there
course,
you
I have
go.
a good internet and then but, yeah, so, yeah, if I can do it, anybody, yeah, and I'm retired, so I'm always, pretty much available, so
That's right. And because my schedule, I do a lot of things during the day, but the times that I do them are pretty flexible. So I'm always willing to work with anybody, if they have a day job, God forbid they're not retired already.
right.
If they're working that day job, I can do it at night. So don't be shy. Put those picks in there. If you're the capper of the week, love to get you on and see if you can be king of the cappers. All right. Any final thoughts, my friend?
Um, no, oh, what I was saying, let's see, what is it now? Watching see what the score. Oh, think it. Well, I gotta guess. I think it's the Braves. I'm watching the Braves. I think they're up 11-1.
No, another
Let's see.
big sweat for the Braves today. As yeah, it's day one of getaway day. I got 14-1 in the ninth with the Pirates.
Oh,
So
sport. Okay, yeah. Actually, I gotta have some cataract surgery. I can hardly see the score on my TV. Sorry.
no worries. No worries at all. The Braves
What?
have double digits. The other team has one. That's
Yeah,
really all
whatever
that
it
matters.
is, they're
Right.
pounding the. And I don't know how many strikeouts Spencer's got today, but I imagine he had quite a few. So,
Well,
it's
let's see. Is Spencer Strider, of course, is the going for the Braves, and right now as we sit, oh no, Kyle Wright went, buddy.
I'm sorry, Cal Wright. Yeah, so,
And
yeah,
he's got 8 strikeouts through 7 innings. He went 7 innings, 2 hits,
7.
no earned,
Yeah.
8 Ks. Not bad at all. 55
Uh,
of 73 pitches were strikes. That'll get it done right there. So Kirby
yeah,
Yates,
you're able. Yeah, I got to learn how you do all that stuff and stay on the video. I'm glad you're there to do that for me because
I'm
I'm
I'm nothing if not here to help, my
okay.
friend.
There you go. I'm
Absolutely.
in Colorado. I figured he was going to have 7 or 8. I didn't. I thought about taking the strikeout prop, but I'm not really a big props guy because you never know how that's going to go.
I like props. I just don't have the
Uh,
time to research everything.
yeah,
I'm
it's
working so much
uh,
on the game matchups, and these guys that do props all the time, my
yeah.
hats off to them because they have a hell of a lot of time. So
Yeah, but he usually has a pretty good bit of strikeouts.
yeah,
I'm not sure
the
what it
Pirates
was
pitching,
today, but I'm guessing maybe
he's
six
got
or
8.
7. But
He got
I
8.
mean, I meant the line. I'm not sure.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah,
look at the line, but
probably 6.5 or so, 5.5,
yeah,
6.5, I would
yeah,
think.
probably, yeah. So,
The Pirates have basically thrown everybody in their bullpen at him. Mitch Keller went 3 and 2/3 to start, gave up 2 earned. And
uh,
then we have literally seen 6 more pitchers for the Pirates. Some of them were better than
right.
others. As Holderman gave up 3 hits, 5 earned, did not record an out. That'll hurt.
Yeah, and I was going to mention. Well, of course, I'm a Braves fan, but the Maxi Freed, he went 8 last night
Mm-hmm.
on the game. So
Fried
yeah,
has been a moneymaker lately.
yeah.
He
So
really
yeah,
has.
they needed to take care of the Pirates. We were going to be within maybe a game and a half of the Mets now. I think for first
Well,
place.
you got a sweep from the Yankees to help you out with
Yeah,
that chasing those
yeah,
Mets. So.
yeah. It's going to be. We're getting up there where they're hot. So
Well, good luck
go Braves.
as a Braves fan. I know you're looking forward to October. As a
Right.
Royals fan, I'm looking forward to October 2026.
Oh
So
yeah. Quick question. What do you
sure.
think about the Royals' chance with Singer? He's pitching today.
I like that. Singer has been
Yeah.
red hot. We rode him last week to an underdog win,
Yeah.
and he has been a very, very solid starter here the last
Yeah.
6 weeks or so. So yeah, Singer's been very good. What's the price on that? I'm just curious. I know I looked at that
Yeah.
earlier. Royals dogs there at plus 115 against Zach Gallen. I know Gallen's been good lately, and they've won 6 straight of his starts. I like the under there. You want to play under
Yeah.
7.5. I think that's the safer play. You want a little plus money play. I don't
Yeah.
hate backing Singer at all. He's been good. He's been going deep into games. He might actually have it figured out. We'll see.
Yeah, I did. Well, I did Braves first five today, and I also did Braves Mariners money line parlay.
Okay. All right. Well, I
So
think
yeah,
I think
so
you're safe on half of that anyway.
yeah, half of it.
I
Yeah.
think your Braves are good. All right,
All
guys.
right, thanks, Scott. I
Of
enjoyed it.
course. I'm the Steehnroller. He's Memon Zihuacarter Funderburk. Appreciate you being here as always. And yeah, keep putting the great plays in, guys. Keep watching. Let us know what you're playing, and let us know what you think of today's video, because we're having some fun doing it, and we hope to be hopefully doing them again going into the future. Memon, have a great day. Go Braves, and we'll see you next time.
All right, thanks.